Hello, good boy.
No, it's not.
When my fertilizer is complete.
I would bring you food if I could, if they would let me. Alright. Here we go back. Back to the hideaway. For our lovely Sid. Okay. Anything else? Should probably see Sid first and then other things as well. Open up. Ooh.
Clive, was it?
Yeah. I need to show Sid my fantabulous new outfit. Oh, hi, Jill.
We can keep running. Or we can walk through this door.
We are gonna walk through this door. Hello, my love.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me.
Oh, gross.
Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
Oh, yay. I
That was
love
the
it.
answer we found.
The only one we need.
Together, as a unit.
I'll be expecting
Yes.
you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
Ah, yeah.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
What are we gonna do, Sid?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital
Oh, of course.
and pay a visit to Mother.
And slap her in the face. I wonder if he knows, if Sid knows what she did. Wow. Looks like the magic place in Elden Ring. I can't think what it's called right now.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we'll be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Who's this? That's pretty. Is that the Emperor?
Your Radiance?
I'm guessing so.
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, We are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our peoples starve?
Why do I have a feeling it's his fault? The blight. Like being too greedy or something. Or like an emperor's
The
like
gates
throughout
of
the line or
Oriflamme
something.
buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sandbreck is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is
Interesting.
being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry.
But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
Interesting. Interesting. Can't figure you out yet. I like when I can't
Where
figure
is
someone
my
out. It's
son?
interesting.
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Orther. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary.
Is that
Tell him
Bahamut?
instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed
Yes,
again
okay.
soon.
As you command.
I need to go and see our tome friend to make some connections again, but it can get overwhelming sometimes.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying?
Whoa.
Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand.
The crystals are draining the
Empty
life.
wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals, we look to for their so-called blessing.
And I mean, like, they use it for, like, everyday things, so...
Alright, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And
You're
where
not
do
pulling
these
it from
crystals come
nowhere.
That's easy. They're mine from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
I'm sure other people did.
Who
Not
says they didn't?
the people.
Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
I higher-ups? The gods themselves?
The people who are unaffected
So now you
by
want to do something about the crystals. And what?
the consequences.
We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
No,
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it.
It's all
But
connected.
if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye.
That wouldn't be as
But
dramatic,
it's
though.
nice to have you aboard all the same.
And Clive, as much as I love him, is a dramatic bitch. Wow, interesting.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Just a few.
If everything we were taught about the Mother Crystals was a lie, then what else might we have been deceived about?
I'm gonna guess just about everything.
I'll give you two a moment to sort out your kit.
Alright, we've got
Now,
some
what's
side
order from?
quests.
I wouldn't want you keeling over on the way.
Let's do our side quest first, and then we'll be on our way. Yeah, really interesting. You're drawing magic that has to come from somewhere.
There's work enough here for 100, and not nearly enough able bodies to see it all done. The Hideaway is lucky to have you in charge.
Thank you, ma'am. We'll do our best.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather, ain't I?
I wasn't minding you at all. Alright, oh, hello.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
He's never this late.
Postmaster.
Where are you, Randall?
I'm missing someone?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. And you know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait. You were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Then I ask a favour of you. I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lost Wing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
How you doing, babies? You good? Okay. Nice and calm.
Clive, was it?
I like it. Let's go speak to our friend. Up here? Thought you were up here. Did I go the wrong way? I thought he was up the stairs. Where are you? Did I pass him? Oh no, it's these stairs, not those stairs. These stairs. Aha! There you are.
Want to help?
Good day. Or is it not?
Okay. Do. We've had so many adventures.
There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning
It's
to show
such a
you.
nice little thing. Okay.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Mother crystal. So people of Belsyria rely on the crystal mines mined from the mountains in their everyday lives and flock to the ether-rich lands around them in pursuit of their blessings. Sid points that it is the fact the mother crystals and their ability to draw from the earth is the reason for the deadline. I mean, it makes sense. If you're pulling magic, it's got to come from somewhere, and like you're not creating it out of nothing. But it's a really interesting way to tackle on like the subject of like just any civilization as they draw from the land too greedily, and these uppers just either assuming it's just a blight on the land, or they know exactly what they're doing and they just don't care, which I'm more inclined to believe it's the latter. Tyler and Wade, Annabella, Duchess, now Empress of the Holy Empire of Sandbrook. Okay, so that's the Imperials, I believe. So Rosaria is basically Imperial land, from what I'm getting. She was with cruelty and contempt. Not surprised there. You are the Emperor. Okay. So yeah, so Annabella married you. His son Dion is the dominant Elwyn. I miss you. You were too good for this world. Yeah, still the hooded man, a mysterious man. Do we not have information? Oh, is that him, Dion? Okay, Dion is a dominant of Bahamut. Oh yeah, you! Our Griffith energy man. Lord Commander of Wayload's armies. Okay. And wasn't that who Benedicta was fighting? Okay, that's who Benedicta was fighting for. Who about you? You. So, Dalmekian. So is he part of Wayload or Dalmekian? We pay hard attention. So yeah, we've got the lay of the land. So we've got Imperial, Province of Rosaria. Goodness, it's so much going on. So we have so far. Oh, this is our Titan. We've got Ifrit, Phoenix, not Titan list. Dominant list. We got Ifrit, Phoenix, Titan, Bahamut, Odin. So that's who I was mistaken for Sid for a hot second. The Warden of Darkness who rides into battle on top his spectral steed. King Barnabas. Okay, so King Barnabas is Odin. God. Ramu. Yeah, because it said sometime later, so I thought that maybe we had another huge time jump and wondered if we were dressed up in different gear, but that's fine. God, she is one of the coolest looking ones. Her, I mean, they all look dope, but I haven't really gotten a good look at Bahamut yet. He was flying around. Titan. So yeah, we got... Why are you so gross? But yeah, we know Morbles, Chocobos. I feel like I've seen antelopes and bighorns in 15. Oop, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Bombs we've seen everywhere. Iron giants I saw in 10. Not seeing you yet. Okay, so you've got a lot more to unpack.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Thank you. It's nice. It helps you just wrap your head around things a little bit.
New dung had so many uses.
Especially when you have so many players in a story.
Do you need any help, Miss Molly?
I don't know. You could rinse and
It
chop these
really
greens
helps
for
to
stew, I
break
suppose.
things down and have a visual view of it all. Okay. Now something else over here. Is this Quentin or is this another quest? Glenn Courier. So this is another one.
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything.
Oh
There's a hole in
no.
my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
Oh, that's the
Can't
worst.
be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's
Is
what.
he
I buggered
his
it right up.
cheek?
That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots.
Did he
Most
try
of
and
all,
burn off his
that
brand?
letter I lost? It was for Sid.
Oh.
A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No. I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid.
Neighbors cutting
They're gonna
grass.
skin me alive.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
I mean, if it's for
sounds like
Sid,
the hideaway
it is
could use
the
those supplies.
utmost importance.
So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
That's fascinating. It looks like
I'm
that's
sure
like
he
the
doesn't.
shape of the brand, and it looks like it was like. It looked like an old scar. So I wonder if it's like he burned it off
Unless
or
it
he
won't
cut
last
it
very long
off
out
or
in the
something.
elements. I should make for Sandbreak as
But
soon as I
that's
can.
an interesting little detail on how everyone responds to situations differently.
What happened? Is everything all right?
Hello, good boy.
No, it's not.
When my fertilizer is complete,
I would bring you food if I could, if they would let me.
Bahamil will not bow to the blight.
I wonder if he
Come
ever
by
comes
again when
into
we've grown
play,
some fruit
or if
worth
he's
eating,
just a
and
cute
I'll
little
see that you
thing
get
for us
some.
to enjoy. Oh, that's right. Speak to... Oh, in Lost Wing. Okay, so we want... No. Open world map. We're gonna do Lost Wing... Up, down. Lost Wing. Let's do this one first. Because missing letter's important, a missing person is more important. Sorry, Sid. So we're gonna find a missing person.
You're that soldier who chased off the royalists.
Hell yeah.
I want you to know that you'll always be welcome among us.
So, okay,
And that
Jill's
my
with us.
parlour's
Cool.
always open.
She's so elegant. Alright, here we go. Oh, I can explore a bit more. Now of things. Yeah, so... This is bad. You just want to like... Oh no, so yeah. It's a bearer using his magic. All people have crystals. So it's almost like if they're using the same magic as the crystals, which I'm guessing they
How
are.
did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad? There were purple
Is the way they die almost like the Earth's punishment to their gifts being overused? even though it's not their fault, they're being forced to do it. All very interesting. Very interesting seeing this world come together.
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
He gives me the
I'm looking for a
heebie-jeebies.
bearer
I
called
think it's his
Randall.
voice.
I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
Oh.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
I love the moments with Clive where you can tell he wants to say something different, but he's trying to be polite, so you just hear that kind of a, like the where should I go look for him, instead of like, you didn't think maybe to be suspicious that he's been gone for a while. It's very interesting. And all the drinks. What else is going on? Hey buddy, can we have some joy, please?
I feel good, boy.
I just realised he's got 3 little dots on his booty. I wonder, it's a cute little, I wonder if that means anything or if it's just a cute little detail. Just glided backwards. Alright, so I actually looked it up because I was really interested to see if it meant anything. Because I wondered maybe if it had some meaning to something that happens later, which I will not spoil yet. But I actually, it's the therefore sign in mathematics. So I'm not 100% sure if it's that one, but I also found out that it's also a Japanese symbol on their maps, where it marks a place of historic, cultural, or scenic interest. Which I think is quite interesting, especially when you think about that Torgal, as far as game mechanics go, he is a way to help you figure out which direction you need to go. So I don't know if it's that to do with the therefore sign or if it's the list of Japanese map symbols. I'd like to think it might be that, because that makes more sense being this as a Square Enix game. But yeah, I thought that was a little bit interesting. Okay, it's ahead of us. There you are.
Sun's setting fast.
If I could get all the music, that would be really cool. Like, I'm not gonna lose my mind over it, but it would be cool. Okay. Oh, I need to go back to the hideaway at some point, and I doubt I can upgrade my gear, but it'll be nice to see if I can, since I just got new set. So yeah, so it's like a diamond shape.
How did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad?
That's funny. We want to go... Was it? Okay, yeah, it was up and around, wasn't it? Yeah, because it's not like the blight. It doesn't... The blight, I noticed earlier, it's not like a sweep down. It's like patches of the, like, different areas. Which... So it's like, those are maybe the more, like, concentrated areas of it being cyclone. I don't know. I know we'll find out more later, but it's really fascinating how such a small piece of information can make you rethink everything you're seeing. Like, with both, before I go see him, I see you there. Every time now I will see someone with a crystal or using their bearer magic, I just want to stop them, but I'm not going to be able to do that in this game. Just slap the crystal out of their hands. Now regretting that I rescued that crystal from the guy. You don't be needing that shit. The world's gonna die.
You all right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us.
He doesn't
We
look
were
alright.
attacked. Beastmen on the road.
Beastmen.
Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but the sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Oh, so you're not Randall.
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened.
Alright. Ew! Ew. Why are you so gross? Limit error.
Why am I not surprised?
Don't let them get away.
I've got more powers now. I am a badass now. You were once intimidating. Now you're just gross and need to be dealt with.
You know what to do.
God damn it. We're just really feeling the dick up, aren't we?
You know what to do. Get him, boy.
Love the slow-mo bit. So cool. You don't want to be near you when you're doing that. We don't want to be near you when you're doing that. Stop it. Stop it. Right up the dick. Do 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 do. Not today. Alrighty. There we go. So let's keep going. Anything over here? Let's go find this man. Wait. You're back that way? Did I miss it? Wait, inspect his body? What? Did I just run past it when I was distracted? What the hell? Was it back by the goblins? I think it might have been back by the goblins. Oh yes, it was. Shit. Oh, there you are. Shit. Poor Randall. Poor Randall.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
Sad. Very sad. Alright, let's go back. Run, Clive, run! Can I go down there? This is the perfect bridge to play Pooh Sticks. Wanna play a game? Jill? You just drop a stick over there, and then whichever one comes out first is the winner. I used to play that as a kid.
Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the south gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away.
See, I think he seems like a genuinely good guy.
I knew he was brave. No, I didn't know he was reckless.
Sometimes his voice gives me the heebie-jeebies though.
And you've known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work. And he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
Right. Alright, now let's try and have a quest that resolves in something nice happening. And hopefully not finding more dead bodies.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open.
That? Hey.
Good.
One down.
Looks like I'm in the right area. I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. We've come this far. Might as well ask around.
Hello. Just gonna speed towards you, don't mind me.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
You don't like my grape
I'm looking
picking
for a letter
outfit?
someone dropped nearby. And I suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do,
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back.
Of course.
Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village, then. Thank you.
Damn dog. You and your species stealing things. Rudeness. Torgal, will you teach him some manners, please, when we get there? Tell him he's not supposed to be stealing letters. I didn't get a proper overlook at this place before because it was dark. It's very cool looking. Whee! Whee! Whee!
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
I feel that. Hello, puppy. Can I have that, please?
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy.
Thank
Someone's
you.
waiting for this. He's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our courier out of trouble.
Okay.
Maybe I should just... Oh, there you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
There you
Found
go.
the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
There's some dog drool on it. It's fine.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me, then. And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies is one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keep Sid sane while she's away.
You never mentioned a daughter.
Well, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin bolts. So I'd say you did us both a service.
Yeah, I guess he usually does have a daughter.
For your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
I wonder if that's gonna be a like something that comes into play, or if that's a nod to that he's had children in the past, because in 10 it was Riku and she was basically the Sid of the game. You just had her dad pop up from time to time, and then in 15 you had Cindy, who was the granddaughter of Sid. So I wonder if it'll come into play or if it's just a little nod. I like that though, that's really cool. Ooh, while I'm here, actually, let's check out. Okay. That's the limit break. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to do. I wanted to move again, but because of the limit break being here, I need it on this side more. So. Okay, a little better. It's hard because of my setup. I can see things, but I'm gonna need that for the limit break. How many points do I have? Okay. I wanted to upgrade that one. So, there we go. And that one. Anything up here to upgrade? Okay. Let's do that for now. Done that.
What happened? Is everything all right?
No. No, it's not.
What's wrong? Oh, okay. We're not gonna find out what's wrong. Okay. Oh yes, that was the other thing. Gav! Let's say hi to Gav. Can we say hi to Gav?
But
No.
did she have to go so far?
Oh, you having a nap?
Take a seat, Clive.
So you're really going through with it? Sis been
Apparently.
talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known it. But that's all
Ooh,
it's
those
be. Talk.
Buns in
He's
the back.
convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the
Colt's
capital
fine.
shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble.
Okay.
It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame.
The Dame?
And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach.
Ah.
I'll send a Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming.
Thank you, sir.
We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but...
That's an
who is
interesting
this
way of
dame,
phrasing that.
And where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
Because Clive is just such a flirt, isn't he? Hi? What are you glaring at? Oh, I've just seen he has the long hair covering his mark. You can just see it there. Okay. Reports. Interesting.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service.
Okay.
Well, at the hideaway service anyway.
Why does it seem like he was
Otto's put
glaring at
in
me just
charge
now?
of
That was
reading
weird.
through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the curse breakers. Or any other willing volunteers.
Okay.
And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't have to.
The
I
snort
warrant
in
a
his laugh,
strapping
that was
lad like
cute.
you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word.
Thank you, sir.
Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all.
Alright. You were just seeing the pipe wreck there. That looks cool. Ask about what?
Me?
Oh, yeah. I do what Otto tells me. Suppose you could say I'm his right-hand man. He's a hard master, but not nearly as hard as my old one was. When that man beat me bloody and threw me out into the streets to die, it was Otto who found me, took me in. Oh,
The way I see it.
I owe him, and so I help him look after the ledgers, as well as reading through all the reports coming in from our allies across the Twins. And if it sounds like someone out there needs our help, I'll make a note so that I can point any willing volunteers in the right direction.
What'd you say?
Are you willing? There's no surer way of turning Otto's frown a little less frowny.
Quick look.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Available tasks. There and there. Should I do these now? You know what? Sure. Hold on. Let's do that one first. Let's go back to Martha's Rest. What's going on here?
The tavern. It's done. I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but oh, please help them.
You probably would have died, so it's okay.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
While the cat's away.
Ha! Golden Stables my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers. Oh,
Well.
That's a fine sword, friend. Heavy, though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it?
It's what's so funny about bandits. It's like, look how I'm dressed. I have a wolf. Do you really think you can get me? I don't think they were expecting that when I walked in the door. Just sliced and diced them in the air.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
That rusty sword.
There he is, the hero of the Golden Stables.
I absolutely love
People
Martha's
think
outfit.
twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
Do you like my new outfit,
But you
Martha?
weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
That you do.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable. You best be going before I arm you with a mop.
Give me a mop. I'll clean everything up. Okay. Cool. Bye, Martha.
There he is, the man of the hour.
Hell yeah. Alright. Let's go back. Oh wait, there's another one there. Lost it. Super.
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
So sad.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
Yeah, you would be terrified. If all you've ever known is beatings, you would be terrified.
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's
It's not
for
for me.
your people. Chill.
It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark.
Mm.
So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
Okay.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
Brother, did you...
Here. Bread and wine from the tavern.
May we? Truly?
Eat. You'll feel better. We can feel the glugging. That's so weird.
Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
I just want to give him a hug.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
Wow.
Master Quinton will never forgive me if I don't.
I want no trouble. Wait, that's... Ah, glory to Griga.
You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
And you need someone
Ew.
to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean for that matter. I suppose the smell's got them worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quinton will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours.
That
Will you
does
put it to use for a
promote an
comrade in
image.
need? Please, rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
All right. I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lostwing needs those grapes.
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
Like we've not been here before, Clive. Multiple times.
Sick of Torgal. Get him.
Wondering how long I'd be in the air for.
You know what to do. Sick of Torgal. Get him.
I think I should probably be careful with my fire powers around the vineyard, but gotta love game logic sometimes.
There, boy.
Wait for that on the ground, apparently.
Sick of Torgal.
Nice.
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quinton would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotan Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quinton's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be
nice.
safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of
I guess-
your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honour.
I wonder if they don't question things when they're working. Like if someone passed through, if they don't question that they're working. It would just be a matter of how they're treated when they're not working.
Bet you'd like to see what's behind that door, wouldn't you?
Well, now I do. Now I want to see what's behind the door. That's something to read. I had no real desire here or there to see what was behind that door until you said that. Okay, I think we're done here actually, so let's go back. Alrighty. Gav!
Clive, was it?
Excuse me?
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Can they stop being so adorable?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
No.
Just the three of us, then.
Drake said is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in
Love
chaos,
Gav.
yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then you are no ordinary dominance.
We've seen that already.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not
Very
to
true.
mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Hell yeah.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
Oh, smooth, Sid. It's funny though, like, I obviously adore these two. I kind of also really ship Gav and Clive. They would be a very cute couple. Oh wait, no, I'm here at the hideaway. Don't need to travel to where I am. I mean, we know it's Clive and Jill, but I love Clive and Gav together. They're adorable. Because they just don't know how to act.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. But will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
I thought Jill was with me. Jill's not with me? I thought Jill was with me. What? I thought Jill was coming with me. But then you two behave now. Was you a yeah. Anyways, let's press on then. But yeah, there's just something special about
How did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing up to the vineyard?
Gav not being able to take a compliment, and okay, that's not going to be the way I go, is it? It's going to be a different way. Gav not being able to take a compliment, and Clive learning how to people properly because he hasn't peopled properly in ages, creates this really adorable dynamic between them, and I really like it. Bye, babies.
Is it safe to ride to North?
You be good. Goodness, it'd be nice if we see Ambrosia again. Because she was sent off before we nuked out.
There, boy! It's so good!
You know what this also kind of reminds me of? I mean, they did it in such a good way, but one of the things I really liked in 14 was the concept that they started with and how he was a prince, and in order to be a good king, being sent out to just explore the land and help the people to get to know them. It's a really interesting concept of how best to be the best ruler for your people is to be part of them. With Clive doing these little side quests, it reminds me of that a little bit. Obviously, he wasn't sent out; it was a matter of circumstances, but it's a similar. You can't be a good ruler if you don't know the people, and now he's getting to know the people. It's very cool. They really do have nasty things. Very nice. Oh, that's my limit break. How do I do that? Figuring out. Stupid map. Not what I want. Oh yeah, L3 and R3. That was it. Okay. So, let's try and remember that. Shake it off, buddy. Bye, babies. I don't want to save any limit breaks for big baddies. Level up! Yay! Like you.
How tall are you? There, boy!
Oh, noise! Oh, that was gorgeous. Very nice. That was
Northreach.
Wow. What a view. Spectacular. Look. Those. Ooh, birdies, you're pretty. Can I get close without them attacking me? How close can I get? I don't want them to attack me because they look pretty. Vultures. You're pretty looking there.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel. But that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
The dame. Is that Dane? No.
I simply can't decide. I'll just have to take them all.
Oh my. What a terrible decision to make. You poor thing.
With
the right to confiscate any objects forbidden by the throne.
ciders, perries, murrays.
Checkpoint. Ooh, and
Are you gonna buy something or not?
a vendor. Hello. Merchant.
Welcome, welcome.
Gonna be enough. Is it?
Come back again.
I will. I'll come back later. God, it's so
You want
expensive.
something, you come back with your master. I won't sell to some stray branded.
Fuck nut.
Fuck you. Ooh, your outfit is fabulous.
I can assure you.
Hell, there you are. Hi, you got a dress. It's cute. It's a very cute dress.
My lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway.
Wow.
Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
Can I trust you?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital.
Right.
I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested.
Yes, please don't molest me.
Unless-
I'd rather not be molested.
Unless.
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear.
Ah.
Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Breaks out in nervous sweats. Do you think he's ever even kissed someone? I just thought of that, like...
You say these are all from Dalmekia?
He was, like, 13 or 14 when the shit went down. Like at most 16, but he was really young. Sent straight into servitude, where I doubt they would have... A, I doubt they would have let him fraternize, and B, I doubt he would have wanted to when he was in that state of mind. And then of course Jill now, so yes, that kind of talking would make him very nervous.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are.
It's a cover, Clive.
It's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Because he wouldn't even have that crystal power, would he? It's a different power.
Madame.
But it was a great way to get people to look down
But
upon
of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
My branded.
My new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
And he would fit in with her in that outfit.
Boy, hold up.
Please don't molest me.
Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
I wonder if there's anyone else that's been branded that doesn't have that power, just to keep him in line,
That
like with
wasn't
Clive.
so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
I mean, I can't help but notice just how every outfit he wears, his waist is just snatched. Like, damn, boy.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Okay. Give me strength, Torgal. Uncharted territory. I don't know how to deal with sexy ladies.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I
Done
trust
alright.
you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
Found a couple of people since we've gone on this adventure. Ah, so now...
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron
It is a very handsome face.
If you find anything, ask for me there.
Yay. Back to, I was just about to say Danica, I've been just reading Crescent City. Back to the Dame and her business.
If the Dame has given you her trust, then you have ours as well. No, you are always welcome here at the Vale.
Thank you, kind sir. Hey, Torgal. We haven't had a pet in a while. God, it's massive. Okay. Investigate. Looks like there was other... Is that other quests? There are other quests. Interesting. Okay. But since I've got...
Excuse me, you there? The gentleman with the sword?
That's me, a gentleman with a
I cannot help
sword.
but notice you bear the moon and stars.
Yours?
So you are an associate of the Dame's?
Yes,
Might
I
I trouble you
am.
for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
Of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant.
It's a name I
though
haven't heard in a
fortunate
while.
enough to count the Dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead.
Sounds like a
Who
Skyrim
better
voice
than
actor.
someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress. Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Anyone else get that? He kind of sounds like just like the random people that you would sometimes meet in
Why
Skyrim.
not? Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are
Very
three in
good.
total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
That's suspicious.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on.
That hurts.
And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
I don't like the sound of that. I mean, this could just be because I've been reading a lot of Sarah J. Maas recently, but why do I feel like it's human body parts? Or something gross like that. I don't know, it could just be... Again, I've been reading her books a lot. It's the kind of thing she would do. Can I break that? I have this incessant urge now to just stop anyone using that magic, but no, I can't. The game won't let me. Okay, hi you. Oh, there's something behind
Sergeant's
you
got it
too.
in for us.
Leon!
Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Oh, can we pick a fight?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
Oh my.
Be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dane laughed when we offered
I
her our
mean-
protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out.
Oh, are we gonna show
How about
off?
it, Randy?
Yeah.
Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
I want to.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are. Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Oh, I'm sure your motives are pure. Yes, I want to.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either.
Don't worry,
Take a moment
I
to get
won't
ready
be.
if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
Okay. Okay. Let's have a fight.
Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
Hell yes. Yes.
If that's what you want.
That's what I want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you.
Boy, I am a goddamn dominant.
Let's get ready to rumble! Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon.
Have you gotten a hit in yet, Leon Garrison?
So you know.
He's not.
This episode's big showdown, if you can even call it that, lasted a total of 86 seconds.
Oh, that was really satisfying. He didn't get a damn hit in.
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? So it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine.
Alright, yeah. Put your ass on the ground too.
Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? How the bearer win the Dane's favour anyway?
By knowing when to hold my tongue.
You got potential.
Haha. Got potential, huh?
This episode's big showdown only took a mere 31 seconds.
You also didn't get a hit in. But yeah. I love sticking cocky assholes in their place.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
That you got your asses whooped
Not
by a
after the bollocking he
branded.
gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
Huh.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
You got 0. Absolutely, it's 0. Alrighty. Someone up there. Hello.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, was it?
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Alrighty, quest accepted. Alright, I just have
curse
this
is bad enough.
urge. You just wanna
Can't let people
just wanna
starve
put
as
your
well.
hand on his chest. Just touch it. Can I jump over? Oh, there's one of the blue chocobos. Very cool. I hope I can't jump over because I don't jump well, but I can jump there. Ah. Oh hey.
You look like you need a rest.
Oh god, look at his foot. It was already white.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I daren't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
And his arm
Has it always been this
too.
bad? Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
It's horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Oh, fuck you.
Looks like now's not the time.
With the right to
You
confiscate
there!
any objects
Fancy a drop of
forbidden
the
by the throne.
Empire's finest?
Fresh fish!
Give me one of those
All
now.
from the Sea of Grace this very...
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice.
I don't want to. Now, after your attitude.
That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best, specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course.
You.
Just because you're wearing a dame's brooch, don't mean I have to serve you.
Well, fuck you too then.
It's you that should be serving me, Brandy.
Fuck you then. Herbalist.
I have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone.
Everyone's so goddamn rude.
This is lighter than usual.
Oh, fuck off.
Branded, if I discover you have played me false,
I can always take it back.
you will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue.
What if I cut yours
Had you
out
been
instead?
the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
Can you just imagine how shitty these people are gonna feel when they realize they were talking to the goddamn Duke's son? Like, they are gonna feel like fucking assholes. Okay.
Oh,
clever, too. They get...
Are you going to
There's
be
nothing
rude to
here
me
for your
too?
kind, Branded. Go on now. Shoot.
Me and Etienne are going to
A
have
delivery from
words
Etienne,
about his asshole
fresh from the
customers.
master's table.
Why didn't you say so?
You didn't give me a chance.
Times are hard. But this here'll make 'em less so. For a while, at least. Sorry about the welcome. Meant nothing by it.
Sure you didn't.
Wait right here.
No one ever does.
Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes.
That they do.
Question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Ah, you have returned.
Yeah, and your customers are
I believe these
awful.
are yours.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Oh, they're crystals.
Why not just tell
okay.
me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals.
Oh,
even
okay.
such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
Quest complete. That one did not bring me any joy, I'm afraid. Let's go and try and finish the one that does bring me joy. Right there.
I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames!
Oh, look at her.
And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
It's heartbreaking. She's got a foot gone and an arm gone. See if I can find the dame's girl.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame.
Okay.
It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy.
I really like
You'll be
their
knackered
outfits. They're
before
really
the real
cute.
work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
But her hair's moving in
Lad
the
from
wind is
garrison.
gorgeous.
Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time.
Oh dear.
Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared.
Yeah.
She thought about saying something. But the Dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good that someone obsessing
Man
over a
from the
girl like
garrison.
that.
Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Let's go back to the barracks. Maybe I can give the person their food. I'm going to constantly keep checking in on that one because I don't want to miss a window or something. No.
Heard the bones fell favourably to the
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the Dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
They really just want to get
There's
laid
only
all the
one
time,
man
don't
in the
they?
garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The Dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Those are the same thing, isn't it?
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me!
Or not.
You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Can I punch you, please?
Here. It looks like you need it. The Chamberlain must have sent you. But alas, my work is far from over.
Sounds
Don't
exhausted.
go now, they'll beat me. You need to rest. But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend. And what of your own hurts? They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
It's so genuinely heartbreaking. I mean,
Drover has more regard for his
every
cattle
single
than the Empire does its
actor,
bearers.
every single voice actor has been incredible.
Better head to the Vale.
You could just hear how absolutely just, I wouldn't say even beyond defeated, just like done, just done. Oh, I need to, let's go turn this in and then I'll keep going.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
I was just thinking about, like, every single bearer we've seen, for the most part, has been so very just thin. Like, they haven't been fed, other than the ones that are starting to build their lives back in the hideaway. You don't see a well-looking bearer. And people are just, like, picking fights with Clive when he is obviously bigger than them. Like, it's not clicking in their heads a little bit there.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
Yeah, it's sad there's not more, but at least there's some people. Alright, that's everything here, I think. Let's go! Okay, can we yoink over this? Nope. Oh, Clive, you can parkour over that. That's nothing. Just climb over it. Fine.
Orifla, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
A lot by the sound of it. Look at the babies. Oh, are these wild or not? Yes. I'll leave you. I just want this. You just stay there. There's something here.
You, branded, here, now!
I don't know if I want to. Nah, I promised Graf I'd deal with the quests.
You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy!
What the hell?
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him!
All right. Where is he?
My. I see they've sent me a branded with a spine for a change.
Hurry up, if your
He's
son's
over
getting
that way,
eaten.
towards the coast. Go and see that you kill the beast.
If your son's being ravaged by a wild beast, then just tell me quickly.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried.
I was thinking the same
Something's
thing.
not right here. I need to be careful.
Is he gonna be like friends with the beast or something?
It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it.
Where are you? Okay, there you are.
Stay back. I'll deal with this.
Get away from the child. Toggle!
Yeah, there, boy! Sick of Torgal.
Get away from the child. Okay, good.
Stay down! Get him, boy! Get him! It's over!
Just That was a hell of a kill shot. With all the booty shots. Itchy. Hey, little boy.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die.
Did you want to run that by me again?
Excuse me?
Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
What the fuck?
He's still speaking. Father will hear of this.
What the fuck? That is the most... Oh my god. That is the most fucked up shit.
Work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame.
Oh, that is
Someone
awful.
needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
That is so unbelievably awful. I knew something was fishy, but fuck, I wasn't expecting that. I was like, oh, maybe the kid's like BFFs of the wolf or something. Which I guess they kind of were. But god, using your kid, oh. Hits me in all the heebie-jeebies. It's terrible. You need a swift kick up the arse, sir.
You, Brandy, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind.
I got a trained wolf
You
myself,
are
buddy.
The entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
It actually makes me
Nor
want to
am
throw
I.
up.
You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you. He talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're
Alright,
not
Joffrey
the
wannabe.
Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go, summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
I feel like the dame would hurt more.
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You,
Haha!
Sir,
Yeah, I thought that would upset him more.
why would a woman of her caliber...
Ew, the way
You
his
look
chin
afraid.
is going over his collar.
Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
I have a
Are you
wolf
scared?
too.
You think to threaten us, Branded? The dame's pet or no, I will not abide such insolence.
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
Yeah, try it, buddy. See where it gets you.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least.
No, not much you can do at least.
How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
More
It's so
victims of the
awful.
nobles' games.
Who are you?
You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly.
Let's put them to rest.
How many has he done this to? It's awful. Yeah, this has definitely been the darkest Final Fantasy I've ever experienced. I mean, it's well written. I feel such compassion for these people.
May that
Fuck,
burden
it's
finally
awful.
be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet? I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter? Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Torgal? No, not Torgal.
Is this your doing? Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, it's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
Wow.
You don't have to. Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
That's dark. That's so dark. Wow. What a little story. Wow. And it's like, is that where they live? Like, yes, I mean, it's a house, but it's got some serious repairs, and they'd put their money towards this rather than repairing their home? Or is this a second home? Like, what the actual fuck? No, I know, I figured not. That would be so dark if you could see what happened, but oh my god. And that kid was young too. Like, I don't feel bad, but I mean, when you have a piece of shit of a father like that.
Have you seen my Chloe?
Who's Chloe?
I let her out of her pen while I did my chores. But she hasn't come back yet.
Who's Chloe?
I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
I can try and look for
Can't promise
Chloe.
I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She has beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before.
Look at the grass blowing in the wind. Oh,
she
it's
must
stunning.
be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting.
Why do I have a feeling Chloe's not some, like, cute little pet, but, like,
There's a lot of field to search.
possibly horrifying? I
Looks
mean,
like someone might have seen her.
you never know. This the game. You never know with this game now. Whoa, that was... See, you're capable of jumping things, Clive. That's an excellent jump. Why do you not normally do it? Okay.
You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners.
I asked
How
politely.
should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything.
Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
I don't like you.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
I miss Sid. No, Chloe was white. So I don't think this is Chloe. She said Chloe was right.
More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl?
Nope. I don't think it's a dog.
Is that?
Oh no. Is that Chloe?
I hope they don't mind the interruption.
It's worse than I thought. It's worse than I thought. Is that Chloe? White all over. Fuck, that's Chloe, isn't it?
The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you.
I
Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair.
Oh, stop!
Months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
What's with these fucked up
That's what she
kids?
was to you. A plaything. Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died.
Clive, be
And now
careful.
she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand,
Clive, be
she would have been just
careful.
another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away.
Like the heartbeat
Families
music's
they'll never see again.
incredible.
But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
She's a person, kid. A hard lesson you need to know. At least she seems genuinely upset, but fuck! Can we have a moment without children being involved? Just a goddamn moment. Give me something, I need to take out some tension. Like, it just gets worse and worse and worse the more you find out how they're treated. Okay, can you stop running for a moment, Clive? Let's look at the chocobos. Ah, look at them. Beautiful creatures. I need to pet Torgal. I need some joy. This has got to be why they did it. To just have some joy between the despair. Goodest boy. You stop jumping, Clive. You jump when I don't want you to. Don't jump very well when I want you to. Make your damn mind up. Yeah, shake it off, buddy. I'll try to as well.
Are as intolerant as Isabel says. It's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Okay. Bertrand, please be kind to
Are
me.
you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him.
It seems like
Even
it.
with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Okay. A traitor. Will you be nice to me?
Oi, don't touch anything.
Apparently not. No.
Good riddance.
Yeah, fuck off. You didn't have music.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think...
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for a constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique.
Oh
Said he
no.
wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great
She's gonna be
value
dead, isn't she?
and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Maybe. I'll think about it. I'll ponder it for 30 seconds. I want to see Sid. I miss him. Oh no. There's wolves.
It smells of death here, Toby.
Yeah. I had a feeling as soon as he had the comb. Yeah, Jesus, is there multiple bodies here? That looks like more than one. Bloated alpha? That means you're full. I don't like the sound of that. I do really like when they do the slow down tick downs. Like the little moments of slow motion, they do it really well. Is that both of them?
Bodies. A man and a woman.
For a minute I thought he didn't have a head.
Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry.
Is that... There's the comb.
So it is you. Tatienne.
But is the guy...
If that's true,
Who?
then the body next to hers will be Yannick's.
Hello?
The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. He said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have...
Oh, do you think he stole it?
But no.
And then she went after him?
I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
I'm guessing he
If you
thought he
mean
got rid
this
of the
comb.
comb.
It was a gift from the Dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
How'd they end up out here?
Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a Dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
You're
Is
kind.
that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
You're being kind. I needed some kindness. My heart can't take any more
I need to
trauma. I've just had back-to-back trauma.
Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Everything about this little adventure has just been traumatic. Yeah, I had a feeling it wasn't going to be good when I found out about the obsessive man, but
If it was a message that needed delivering, I could have seen to it, milady.
Of course you could, had it not been personal. You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived.
Yay!
They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east.
Oh, thank goodness.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
Unfortunately. I like her. I like Dane. She's a very cool character.
I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
We go back to the days when we were just delivering soup to people. That would be so nice. I miss those days.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I hope we see you again. I like you.
And thank you again.
Goodness me. Okay, I need to take a break. That was awful. That was just awful.